Like, how did you guys meet and sat on the project?
While I was in Made in India, like doing Made in India, I'm like, I have to have that same like charismatic energy. And like, Ion is the best person to call for this type of situation.
तो बिग बॉस आपका कंफर्म समझे, हम बहुत जल्द आप देखेंगे ऐसा.
अभी तो मैं माइनर हूँ, सो अभी तो मैं बिग बॉस में जा नहीं सकता.
We're waiting, no? Whenever you're turning 18, like, how do you decide your playlist, guys?
So my playlist always like inspires me to grow and try new challenges as a songwriter and a producer.
Welcoming both of you to Filmy Beat. Firstly, congratulations. This song looks amazing, and Ayan, after a long time, you've been coming up with something like that. No, it has been a while that you
Yeah,
came up with such a
right,
thing,
right.
and that to connecting somebody who is from originally the motherland, the Gujarati, and then the mix of US at the same time. And I know the stories. I guess लगभग 14 घंटों में 18 घंटों की ये मशक्कत, whole night you did not be able to sleep, and then the song was made. But anyway, the shooting is done in India. So how are you feeling, Ayan? And you at the same time, the composer, the the girl behind the song. What all happened after?
I think the shoot was very fun.
Hmm.
And personally, मैं बचपन से काम करता आ रहा हूँ और मुझे नाइट शिफ्ट्स में बहुत मजा आता है. Like I love night shift. It's a kind of adventure that you have to stay up all night. I'm a night owl, so I love shooting at night.
Hmm.
We started shooting at 6 p.m.
Yeah.
तो हम लोग ने सुबह तक के शूट करा. डे लाइट में भी हम लोग ने नाइट शूट करा.
Hmm.
So it was very fun. I mean, before that, earlier in the day, we were practicing, we were doing the choreo practice, and tiring tha, but like it's fun doing multiple things at one time.
Hmm. Arya, how did you get Ayan on board? What was the process of, like, how did you guys meet and sat on the project? What was the way?
Well, so I met Ion actually on my previous song TMO, and I found him as a contact because my management team, Eklu, introduced me to him. And at the scene, we were in Goa for TMO, but he was just such a vibrant energy, and I'm like, he needs to be in he has to be in my next song. Because like we were shooting a bunch of songs when I was in India for a stay. I was shooting, I think, 3 music videos and recording like a song. So, while I was here in India, I try to do as much as I can.
Hmm.
But, while I was in Made in India, like doing Made in India, I'm like, I have to have that same like charismatic energy. And like, Ion is the best person to call for this type of situation.
अरे वाह. Ayan, girls are crazy for you in India. We know it from the time of TikTok to now Instagram to the projects now you are into, be it songs or other web shows that you've been doing. How do you take the, girl affections, too much of love, a lot of fan pages are there. They want to know, are you single or what is the status? However,
I'm single right now because I'm trying to focus on a lot of things I don't know. Be it my future, be it my present, be it anything. But I love the love which I get from everyone, including all my fans, including all my fan pages. Because it feels so nice that whenever I go somewhere, whenever I go out, there are multiple people coming up to me and be like, I am like, can I have a picture with you? I am, can I have a picture with you? It just feels very nice. I mean, sometimes people think that sometimes it can be annoying, but personally, I have never thought that these things are annoying to me because I I'm doing things so that people recognize me. So I don't think if that should annoy me because it's something which I really want. I've been I've been in this industry for a very long time, and because of that, people recognize me, and I really like the love which I get from them.
तो बिग बॉस आपका कंफर्म समझे, हम बहुत जल्द आप देखेंगे ऐसा.
अभी तो मैं माइनर हूँ, सो अभी तो मैं बिग बॉस में जा नहीं सकता.
We're waiting, no? Whenever you're turning 18, are you very keen, like, for the show, by the way?
Let's see how it goes because, to be honest, it's just a very long time family से दूर. So I've never been इतने time तक के family से दूर, phone से दूर. So I think it
And then
can be a
much of लड़ाई and all, ना?
little. Yeah, I mean, I'm a little short tempered, so I don't know अगर मैं अच्छे
Then
से
you
कर
totally fit
पाऊंगा.
the show, Ayan. But how were you together on this set? As Ayan mentioned earlier, that he was very fun, So really, or बहुत सारी there were annoying habits also you guys had to deal with of each other. However.
I don't really think there was any like type of like habits or like thing flaws that we like had. I feel like the chemistry that you see on screen, we were also doing in real life, and it was just such, you know, perfect. Like it was like a puzzle piece matching together, that type of situation. And especially like I would have thought like maybe the long hours that we were doing, because this was only shot in like a day, 14 hours. And I would have thought, oh, staying up all night would like lead to like some problems with even the crew. But everything worked out fine. Maybe it was a sign that Made in India was
Hmm.
supposed to be so perfect.
Hmm. But you guys, I hope you're aware that there is already a song by the same name, "Made in India" by Alisha Chinoy, and it became super hit. And I really hope this song also does the same. It was national anthem that time when it was released, and still is. We all know that the vibe of the song and the composition is still there in our heads. But what kind of music you both like individually? Because I always say we do have our different phases, and in day we have different moods, and according to that we play. Maybe it could be an item number in the morning, then it gets down with the sunset, maybe a Sufi song. However, like, how do you decide your playlist, guys? What is there?
I feel like for me specifically, like being an artist means that I'm also a producer, a songwriter. So before I was just listening to songs, I'm like, oh, it has a like catchy beat, a nice tune. But now, because I've, become an artist and a musician, I listen to songs just for specific things, and that's just how I curate my playlist. So if you were to see my playlist, it's going to be a bunch of different genres, a bunch of different songs, a bunch of different meanings. But I pick pointed out from like beats that I really like, instrumentals I like, even lyrics I really like. And I feel like listening to these songs on my playlist always like inspires me to grow and, try new challenges as a songwriter and a producer.
Ayan.
So basically, see, I've written a song, I've sung a song. I basically write a few songs. I've written approximately 7, 8 songs so far. But obviously, I don't have as much experience as Arya. But personally, I listen to DHH and not really proper typical Bollywood songs. I listen to DHH majorly. So that's my genre.
Hmm.
तो
Very bad.
मेरे
How
मतलब
do I
मेरे लिए मेरे
how do
genre
I
से काफी अलग
drop this meeting right away? The way you have just degraded Bollywood here. Why? Like, I.
No, not at all. See, I'll tell you. If I'm at home, अगर मैं बैठा हूँ, अगर मैं,
Hmm.
घर पे chill कर रहा हूँ, so I would love to listen to DHH. अगर मैं गाड़ी में हूँ, तो I would love to listen to DHH. But Bollywood एक ऐसी चीज है जो कि evergreen.
Hmm.
Now, if I'm partying, अगर मुझे dance करना है, I cannot listen to DHH and dance. If I'm with everyone, if I'm with my friends, and if I'm with my family, I cannot listen to DHS and vibe with everyone.
Hmm.
But Bollywood is one thing जिसको सुन के इंसान कभी भी कहीं भी वाइब कर सकता है एंड बॉलीवुड से तो कंपैरिजन किसी भी चीज का है ही नहीं
Hmm.
सो कीपिंग दैट असाइड आई रियली लाइक DHS.
Okay. How do you define love? What is definition of love? How do you guys see? Because you both are young, and you guys inspire a lot of youth, and it's difficult to find the actual definition of love right now. A lot of Gen Z is doing too much of niba nibi ka pyar. Ayan must be relating to this. A lot of stuff we see. प्यार जो है मुकम्मल नहीं हो रहा है, शादियां तो हो ही नहीं रही हैं. So please tell me, क्या है आपकी प्यार की परिभाषा? How do you define love?
See, पहले तो I would say कि I think
You're
you
too
should
young to say
first
that.
to focus on yourself.
Okay.
I think before before anything, before jumping into anything, I should firstly you should stand on your own feet. उसके बाद कुछ करना तो फिर आप करो. Your
Hmm.
first love should always be yourself. Your first priority should always be you and your family
Hmm.
and your work and your career. So I think adding someone in your life, and I think that will basically ruin your mental focus. I think आप अपने ऊपर ध्यान नहीं दे पाओगे उसके बाद. It will
Hmm.
be tough for you to focus on yourself, focus on your career, focus on making yourself a better person.
Hmm.
So I think you should give all that a little bit of time, and then maybe with age, when you're 22, 23, 24, like whenever you're established, whenever you're standing on your own feet, that is when you should jump in.
Hmm.
Yeah, I mean, just even to add on to that, like everyone thinks, love has to be romantic. It really isn't. There's, you have love for your family, you have love for your friends. You know, it could be very platonic, it could be familial, and like Ion said, it could be for yourself. I feel like love is a strong bond and connection, but you know, there's a reason why you have love to people. Like I have love to my family, I have love to my friends, I have love to all of my fans who support me since day one, you know? I feel like love should just be a bond that you have from your heart, and it doesn't have to be romantic. You have love for everyone.
Okay, I'm glad. I'm taking this advice for myself and other people at the same time. Arey, you're Gujarati, right? Your
Yeah.
motherland is from there. Uh, do you speak Gujarati fasting? No?
I speak a little bit of it. I try whenever I can. I try whenever I'm in India. I try to speak my language because
But
in
we
the
are
US
waiting for a Gujarati Navratri song from your end where we can see Ayan also dancing in all that, heavy attires. Are you planning a Gujarati song for this Navratri which is coming in? Don't tell me.
That would
maybe
be a good
I
idea.
I haven't planned anything actually, but you know
Like, that
that's
would be a
exciting.
good idea.
Please collaborate with the OG of Gujarat. We have to dance with Falguni Pathak. With that note, it was lovely talking to you. I hope you do well, and please go ahead with a Gujarati song. I'll be dancing on it, putting a reel out. That much I can do. Keep doing wonders in life. You're really inspiring the youth of India.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much.